invite you to relax into this sacred time and sacred space that you have created for yourself. I invite you to fully immerse yourself in this radical act of self-love, to step into your power, to become your own healer, your own shaman. So make yourself comfortable. Take a few deep breaths to prepare yourself for the journey ahead. And dive into this deep medicine of the imagination. Closing your eyes and bringing your awareness into the here and now, into this time and into this place. Into your body and into your breath. Because this is time for you. It's time to be, time to rest, relax, release, and recharge. Okay, allies, what do you have for us today, please? Okay, I can see an aeroplane immediately. And the aeroplane looks like it's going up in the air. My eyes have started twitching a lot. My hands have also got very, very hot. And the aeroplane is at a really steep angle of ascent. It's like it's just taken off. I don't know if you've ever been in an aeroplane, you know when it first takes off, you go up really steeply to get up high into the sky straight away. Okay, I'm being told that this is the rate of ascension that is currently happening. That we are like the aeroplane that has just taken off, and we are going up and up and up in our own vibratory level on the planet, as a collective, as a human collective, that we are in that initial takeoff stage where it's pulling us back in the seat, and the airplane's shaking a little bit, and the engines are full throttle. And yeah, for some people that can be a bit scary, going up at such a steep angle and feeling the whole plane shaking about. Big deep breath. Okay, so this analogy is very helpful at the minute. I have a lot of experience with airplanes because my dad was a pilot, and so I spent a lot of time on airplanes, particularly when I was younger. And yeah, this experience of going up on the initial takeoff stage, it can shake you about a bit if you have not got a lot of experience with it. And you know, you see the wings wobbling and the trolleys rattling, and everyone has to be strapped in, and of course you get the safety announcements. Okay, I'm being told, yes, roll with this analogy. Okay, so you get the safety announcements as you're taking off, or just after takeoff, where the cabin crew come and tell you all about what to do if the plane crashes, which for anybody that hasn't flown before can be quite a scary experience. This is where the oxygen masks drop down from, and the life jackets under your seat, and please read the safety information in the back in the pocket in front of you. And so the whole takeoff experience is kind of it's a bit scary. But you go from being at ground level to above the clouds very, very quickly, extremely quickly. And from one moment you're on the tarmac, and within 10-15 minutes at the longest, you're above the clouds, in the sunshine. And even if it was a really dark and gloomy day, and even if it was raining when you were on the tarmac, once you break through those clouds, it's beautiful and bright and sunshiny. And you realise that no matter what the weather is like on Earth, once you are above the clouds, the sun is always shining. And I'm being given this as an analogy for where we are at right now. We're in the takeoff stage. We haven't broken through the clouds yet, but we're going to get there really soon. We're going to get there really, really soon. And we are still at the point where we've lifted off the ground. Okay, I'm being told we're in the clouds at the minute. We're in the clouds. And when you are actually in the cloud level, you can't see anything. You look out of the windows and there's just white. It's like being in a foggy, misty space where you can't see anything. You can't even see to the end of the wings of the aeroplane. And that's where we are at. That's what I'm being told. We have done the main steep ascent, and the plane has shaken around a bit, and the wings have wobbled, and things have rattled, and it was a bit scary to begin with. Okay, I'm being told that we took off in kind of January, February time, March when lockdown first happened, March 2020. All right, I'm just being told that the whole of the process from being on the ground to breaking through the clouds into the sunshine is the entire year of 2020. Basically, if you want to kind of break it up into 12-month parts, then that's what our year has been. From being on the ground in the aeroplane to breaking through the cloud line into the sunshine, that is the whole year of 2020. So at the minute, we're in the clouds. We are nearly in the sunshine. We are so close to breaking out into the light. But we're actually at that last stage, which is a bit scary as well, because when you hit those clouds, you can get a lot of turbulence, and the aeroplane is bumped around, and yeah, you end up kind of lurching and rolling a bit, and that can be the time when you actually feel the most unsafe, because you can't see anything outside, and the aeroplane is kind of moving about in strange ways that you can feel the engines aren't quite in control, and that the turbulence is knocking you about a bit. And so this is where we find ourselves. We can't see an awful lot of what's going on, but we've gone through the steep ascent. We're still going up, but we've not broken into the light yet. And so you just need to hold tight. There's nothing you can do apart from wait. There's just nothing you can do apart from wait. Wait until they turn the seatbelt signs off. And then you can get up and you can start wandering around and you can start doing stuff again, which I guess will be the end of lockdown. Maybe having the seatbelts on is a bit like lockdown. It is lockdown, isn't it? In an aeroplane, you're locked down into your seat when the seatbelt signs are on, and you have to stay sat down because it's not safe to be getting up and wandering around. And so I guess this analogy extends even into that realm, that once the seatbelt signs get turned off, then you can start moving around again and doing the basic things that you need to do. Okay, so this is a very helpful analogy, thank you. Allies, nice deep breath there. So they've given us quite a lot of information in the form of a transport-based metaphor. Okay. What else do you have for us, please, allies? Do you have any help for us to assist us in this process? Okay, so this is turning into a bit of a comedy transmission. They haven't done lots of comedy transmissions for me, but there have been a couple. And so I think this is another comedy transmission. So they've said to me, the cabin crew are coming round soon, and just like they give out like colouring pens and pencils to the children on aeroplanes with a little activity pack to do, the cabin crew will be round to you with a little activity pack for you. And you know what this says to me is that it's about creativity and distraction. So when we were on the plane coming from the UK to Guatemala, my children were given little activity packs, and inside there was a pack of cards, a little card game. There was some colouring in, some pencils, and like a little badge thing. And so you're being given, my allies are coming in the form of this allegorical aeroplane. My allies are coming in the form of cabin crew, and they are giving out activity packs. So, you know, whatever it is in your life that you enjoy that is pure distraction and also creativity. And it doesn't have to be the same thing that's distraction and creativity, but this is what they're saying, that creative pursuits and distractions, just do lots of that. Just do lots of that until this is over, until we've broken through the clouds and come out into the light. And this is kind of reinforcing what was the advice that was given in a previous transmission. And in that transmission, I was shown the image of a boat going into a storm, a sailboat going into a storm, and we were told to batten down the hatches. And again, the advice there was to get creative, to put your focus and your attention on creative pursuits, whatever kind of creativity it is that you are personally drawn to and that you enjoy. Do lots of that, because creativity sends out good, positive vibrations. It helps to dispel any fear, it helps to get rid of anxiety, and it makes you feel really good about what you have done. And it takes the focus away from what's going on in the outside realm and puts your focus much more into your immediate space, into your immediate environment, and into your immediate focus of the here and now, of being in the present. And you know, fear so often comes from thinking about the future or the past, and very rarely is it rooted in the immediate present. So, you know, if you're feeling scared or worried about what's going on in the crazy world that we are currently inhabiting, check yourself in the now moment. In the now moment, are you okay? In the now moment, are you safe? In the now moment, do you have everything that you need? And then get on with your creativity or pure distraction. Okay, thank you, allies. What else do you have for us, please, today? Okay, I can see a point of light in my vision, and now my eyes are twitching again. What is this point of light? It's disappeared now and I can't see it. What are you showing me now, please? Okay, I can see an eye. Whose eye is this? Whose eye is this? Okay, the eye is now in the triangle. So this, to me, this is the image or the symbolic reference that my allies give me to represent the Illuminati, the Cabal, the dark forces of this world who have controlled it for a very long time. And what I can see is that the eye is closing. And it looks like an evil eye. It's got a kind of reptilian slit for a pupil. And now the eye is looking quite scared, actually. It's got that kind of, it was closing a minute ago as if it was going to sleep or as if it was dying. But now it's wide open in that kind of slightly terrified kind of look. And you know that this just speaks to me of the fact that the days of the Cabal are numbered. They're both dying and frightened. And so well they should be, because their reign of evil and terror is coming to an end. And when it does finally come to an end, that will be the point where we are breaking out into the sunshine above the clouds. And And we are so nearly there. We are so nearly there. Their stranglehold on humanity is getting weaker and weaker and weaker. And the sovereignty of humanity is getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Okay, thank you, allies. Is there anything else that you have to show me, please? Okay, I'm being shown the image of the nose, again from a previous transmission, and this was the transmission that was entitled Sniffing Out the Truth, Calling Out the Bullshit. And in that particular transmission, we were given the nose of truth. The nose of truth is the ability to, sniff out truth, but also to sniff out the bullshit. In other words, to be able to identify when we are being lied to. And so the nose of truth has reappeared for us. Again, that was a comedy transmission, and so like this one with our cabin crew allies turning up on the aeroplane, the nose of truth has come to assist us in continuing to be able to sniff out the truth as well as the bullshit. Okay, I'm being shown the image of a figure with wings. And first of all, I thought it was an angel, and then it kind of turned into an eagle, and now I can see a fairy. I'm being told that we all have our own personal form of ascension, that we each have our own method for getting there. Some people will have angel wings, some people will have eagle wings, some people will have fairy wings, but our wings are unfurling, shall we say, and being put to good use. So I invite you to call to your own wings, the wings that are taking you up and up and up in your own vibration at the minute, the wings that are taking you high into the sky. Call upon your own wings to help you to climb ever higher and to soar high, high, high above the situation that we're in, and to, this will help you to see the much bigger picture as well. And this is the other thing that they're telling me, is that, we can call upon help from outside forces, we can call upon help from spiritual allies, but ultimately we need to call upon our own power and our own strength to help us to find our own truth. And we will all have slightly different views and perspectives, because we will all be flying in a slightly different place from other people. We should all be able to gain a higher perspective of what is going on here. So unfurl your wings and allow them to lift you ever higher and to give you that greater perspective on our current situation. And what I'm also gleaning from this transmission is that this is really not about, this particular transmission isn't about receiving outside help. And I'm being reminded of a message that I got in a recent transmission, which is that we now have all of the allies that we need. If you've been following through these Gaia transmissions from the beginning, which I very much hope you have, then you will have received many, many, many allies through this work. And we don't need any more allies. You have an army of allies. You have more allies than you can possibly need. And now it's up to you. It's up to you and it's up to me to use that power that they have brought to us and to summon our own inner strength and our own inner power and our own inner truth. And this is what we need to step forward with now. I'm being told that this is the path of true sovereignty, to stop relying on external influences, help and forces, and to be self-reliant. But sometimes you need a helping hand to get to that point, and that's where our guides and our allies and our helpers have come in to assist us. But once we've received and integrated that help, it's up to us to then stand strong in our own power and step forward in our own strength. And so I wish you well in this mission. And I think that is all that we have for today. And I say thank you for this healing to all of those who've come and helped us, mostly with guidance, really. This is about guidance more than anything today. Thank you for the healing. Thank you for the healing, and thank you for the healing.
And now, taking a few deep breaths. Coming back into this time and back into this place. Back into your body and back into your breath. Giving your fingers a little wiggle. Giving your toes a little wiggle. And stretching yourself out to return to the here and now. And I look forward to taking another soul journey with you soon. Lots of love, Joanna Joy.